Did you think the sky still belonged to just one country? Think twice, because what is happening in the Taiwan Strait right now has changed the rules of the game forever. Forget what you knew about air superiority, because the Asian giant has awakened and hasn't come to play. It has come to dominate. They have deployed beasts of steel that defy physics, loaded with technology that makes the West's most advanced radars tremble. Today, we are going to uncover the most guarded military secrets. We are going to see engines that spit blue fire and missiles that don't miss. Get ready, because these are the 7 Chinese fighters that could turn the F-35 into smoking scrap metal. But before breaking the sound barrier, I need you to smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and leave your like. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 7. The vigorous dragon, Jota 10C. At first glance, it looks small, but don't be fooled. This bird is the backbone of China's defense and has received an upgrade that makes it lethal. They call it the vigorous dragon, and believe me, it lives up to its name. What makes it dangerous for the F-35 isn't its size, but what it carries under its wings, the PL-15 missile. We are talking about an active radar missile that can hit more than 200 kilometers away. Imagine that, it shoots at you from a distance where you don't even see it. Plus, it has frightening agility. Its delta wings and those front canard fins allow it to make turns that would break a rookie's neck. It's agile, it's modern, and in a pack, it's a serious threat that can saturate any defense. But don't move. The next plane is truly surprising. Number 6. The tactical bomber, Jota 16. This plane is what we call a bomb truck, but one that flies at supersonic speeds. Based on the Russian flanker family, Chinese engineers took that design and said, let's make it meaner, stronger, and more lethal. And boy, did they succeed. The impressive thing about the Jota 16 is that it's designed to work as a team. In modern warfare, it's no longer about a single plane doing all the work. It's about the pack. This twin-engine giant acts as the perfect partner for stealth fighters. Picture the scene. An invisible fighter detects the enemy but doesn't want to open its bay doors to avoid being seen. What does it do? It sends the data to the Jota 16 coming up behind, loaded to the teeth with tons of missiles. And when I say tons, I'm not exaggerating. This monster can carry up to 12 tons of ammo. It's madness. We're talking anti-ship missiles, ultra-long-range air-to-air missiles, and laser-guided bombs. It's basically a flying anti-aircraft battery. Also, they've applied a special low-visibility gray paint that, while not making it invisible, does make it much harder to detect visually and by sensors at long range. If the F-35 gets careless and enters the range of this giant, it's going to meet a rain of fire that is very hard to escape. It's brute force applied with intelligence, and that is very scary. But if you think that one is terrifying, wait until you see the next one. Number 5. The Flying Shark, Jota 15T. This is the king of Chinese aircraft carriers. The big news with this model is that it is designed to be launched by electromagnetic catapults from the new Fujian carrier. Why is this important? Because before, Chinese planes took off via a ramp and couldn't carry much weight. But with the catapult system, the Jota 15T shoots out with full tanks and loaded to the teeth with supersonic Jota 3 anti-ship missiles. It's a heavy fighter, robust, and with reinforced landing gear to withstand the blows of the sea. They call it the Flying Shark for a reason. It patrols the ocean hunting for the heat of enemy engines to defend its fleet. It is China's power projection in deep waters and a direct rival to the United States naval fighters. And now I have a quick question for you. Of these first 3, which one would you pick for a suicide mission? The agility of the Jota 10 or the brute force of the Jota 16? Tell me in the comments right now. And don't move, because the ones coming now are the ones that really keep generals awake at night. Let's continue. Number 4. The electronic warlock, Jota 16D. This one doesn't shoot bullets, it shoots electrons. It is a modified version for electronic warfare, designed to leave the F-35 blind, deaf, and dumb. Look at those giant things on the wingtips. They aren't decorations, they are high-powered jamming emitters. Its job is to accompany the strike group and fry enemy radars. But it goes way beyond simply making noise. This system directly attacks the F-35's strong point, its communication. American fighters depend on talking to each other through data links to coordinate attacks. The J-16D cuts that phone line, isolating each pilot and leaving them vulnerable in the chaos. Furthermore, it features sensors that locate the exact source of any radar that turns on, launching anti-radiation missiles that travel toward the enemy's signal like a shark toward blood. It is a chess match where this plane takes away the rival's pieces before starting. Imagine you are an American pilot and suddenly your screens fill with noise, your radio doesn't work, and you can't lock onto any target. That is what this plane does. It is a force multiplier that creates a safe tunnel for the other fighters to attack without being seen. Without sensors, the F-35 is vulnerable, and the J-16D takes care of stripping away that technological advantage. Let's not stop here. Up next is the most impressive plane of all. Number 3, the super-maneuverable Su-35SK. Although it has Russian origins, China has turned the Su-35SK into a beast of its own. This plane is here for a reason. It is the king of close combat, the famous dogfight. Thanks to its thrust-vectoring engines, it can move in the air in ways that defy physics. We aren't just talking about acrobatics for parades. This is pure survival. In visual combat, the Su-35 can perform the famous Pugachev's Cobra, lifting its nose 90 degrees to become a wall of air, braking instantly so the pursuer flies right past and becomes the prey. While the F-35 depends on not being seen, if it enters visual range, it is a heavy and less agile plane. The Su-35 exploits this with missiles that can be fired over the shoulder, attacking enemies located at impossible angles without needing to point the whole plane at them. It can stop dead, turn on its own tail, and point anywhere regardless of where it's flying. If for some reason stealth technology fails and the planes meet face-to-face, the F-35 has everything to lose against this monster. China has 24 of these and has equipped them to be the ultimate predators at short ranges. It is big, it is powerful, and it has an Urbis E radar that is so strong it can burn through interference. It is the street fighter you don't want to meet in a dark alley in the sky. Number 2, the Naval Phantom, Jota 35. Watch out with the name, because it sounds very similar to its American rival, and that is no coincidence. This is the plane China has designed to compete toe-to-toe, face-to-face with the US Navy's F-35C. It's a stealth fighter, invisible to radar, designed to operate from aircraft carriers. But there is a key difference that could give it the edge. It has 2 engines. While the American plane relies on a single engine, the Jota 35 bets on the safety and power of 2. This is vital when flying over the sea. If you lose one engine, the other saves you. Also, its design is much cleaner and aerodynamic. Images have leaked this year showing they have eliminated almost any protrusion that could reflect radar waves. It's smooth, it's lethal, and it's beautiful in a terrifying way. This plane is meant to be the first line of attack. Its mission is to penetrate enemy defenses unseen, drop its internal missile load, and vanish before anyone knows what happened. Analysts say its sensor system is very similar to the American one, suggesting they have managed to close the technology gap at astonishing speed. It is no longer a copy, it is an evolution. With the Jota 35, China is telling the world that the monopoly on stealth at sea is over. It is a young, ambitious challenger with cutting-edge technology to back up its threats. And now, finally, we reach number 1, the final boss. Number 1, the king of the skies, Jota 20. Mighty Dragon China already has a huge fleet of these giants in active service, and they are, without a doubt, the greatest threat to Western air supremacy. What makes it so special? Everything. It is a heavy, long-range fighter, designed not to fight in circles, but to shoot from very far away and kill. Its design is unique, with front canards and a long fuselage that hides enormous weapon bays. But the big news this year, what has changed everything, are the engines. Finally, the Jota 20 is flying with Chinese WS-15 engines. These engines are beasts that allow it to fly at supersonic speed without using afterburners, something called super cruise. The F-35 cannot do that sustainably. This means the Jota 20 can fly faster, farther, and arrive at the fight with more energy than its rival. Its strategy is simple and cruel. Use its stealth to dodge escort fighters and attack the tanker planes and radar planes supporting the F-35 directly. If you eliminate support, the F-35 is left alone, blind, and out of gas. The Jota 20 is a systems killer, an elite sniper in the sky. With its advanced sensors and data fusion capability, it is the undisputed alpha predator of this list, and the reason why the balance of power in the sky is no longer the same as it was 10 years ago. That would be all. These 7 machines are changing the global balance of power, and technology advances so fast it's scary. They are real, they are powerful, and they are ready for combat. Now it's your turn. I want to read your expert opinion in the comments. Do you think China's quantity and brute force can defeat United States technology? Leave your answer below. Let the debate begin. And if you want to keep watching military content that blows your mind, you know what to do. subscribe, activate the bell, and leave a good like. Until the next mission.